Hey YouTube! Welcome to one of the few videos I actually filmed that is pretty much time relevant at the time of the upload, hopefully. This isn't a foreshadowing or anything that I will be uploading this late. Crossing my fingers, of course. So basically, with Coral Island's first update 1.1 about to go live soon with new things to add to the game, such as finally getting to romance the merfolk, a storyline for them, as well as many other things listed in this image. This is the image of the dev update that was on their website. The update itself does happen in April, so these are all the big things that's gonna change. As you can see, there's now a town rank S quest line, attractions. There's a whole video they made for this, so if you guys are interested, go on ahead and check those out. Tourist system, backer NPC, merfolk storyline as mentioned earlier, relationships, romance, ocean farming, and ranching. So I think that just means they're adding new actual animals that you can raise in water. More story content, which is honestly pretty good, because basically I do have an offline gameplay or playthrough of Coral Island, and I'm pretty much done there. Savannah access, so most likely a desert. Buffalo and ostrich, new land animals to be added, new outfits and decor, improvements to dialogue system, and improvements to hat system. Don't know what that means honestly, but yeah. After all of that was mentioned, I wanted to talk about 5 quick and easy ways to make money in your first year on Coral Island, aside from the classic growing plants, having animals, and shipping all of the plants and produce. Also, before anything, I do stream Coral Island sometimes on twitch.tv/Crystalia with 2 underscores. And if you've missed my VODs, you can catch them on my archive channel, Dose of Talia, which will be down in the description box below. Currently, my 2023 VODs are being uploaded, and there's just because your girl is very competent at procrastinating, you know. And I only recently scheduled my 2023 VODs to go live. But I have started scheduling my 2024 ones now too, so stay tuned for when those go live. Shameless plugs aside, let's get on to today's video. So to give a bit of backstory for this, I guess, tip. So I have 84 hours and 26 hours on my playthrough currently. Have earned 441,332 money, and total spent is 334,017. So that's at least $100,000 in, not dollars, 100,000 coral money, I guess. Right now, I am on my second year, fall 10 right now, 107 currently in the monies. And yeah, so I am currently married with the third house upgrade, kitchen fully furnished, and a pet. The first thing I want to talk about are dehydrators. What the dehydrators are these things right here. So currently I do have 2 of them running. So you do get them from the level 4 diving. So your mastery level of the diving has to be level 4 to get access to crafting the dehydrators. And what you will need for the dehydrators... Oh, I just made one by accident. Love that. So what you'll need is... I'm blocking it, but it is what it is. 30 scrap, 2 silver kelp essence. Honestly, you know what? Let's move me. I guess. Let's move me. So, 30 scrap, 2 silver kelp essence, 5 sea salts, and 2 silver bars. So, I didn't make one by accident. Oopsies, that's fine. So, what a dehydrator is it basically well, as per like general description, removes moisture from ocean loot such as oysters and scallops, produces dried artisan goods. The dehydrators is what makes your dried scavengeables. So that's one thing that you can donate to the what you can offer to the temple. So for the dehydrator itself, this is basically whatever you quote unquote forage in under the water. So as mentioned, your scallops and your oysters, you can put them here to make dried scavengeables. So for example, so a good thing to note as well about the dehydrator is that you can put up to 10 things in there. So if you are in the ocean for a good amount of time with a lot of like their scavengeables in there, put it in there and just wait till the next day, and you can go on ahead and ship them off. So we can use the blue mussel as an example. In this case, a blue mussel on base is 25. If you sell a bronze star, it's 29. Silver is 33, gold is 38, and osmium star is 50. Honestly, decent pricing, but obviously you want to make as much money as you can get during your first year, just so you can get all of the necessary upgrades that you have or things that you want. So for example, again, your tool upgrades, your better weapons for the caves, and a house for marriage. The most expensive thing to get married is basically the $40,000 not dollar money 40,000 house upgrade, which is a little bit pricey, especially if you're only like averaging what 700 to 800 of money earned, where you want to be averaging, let's say 3 to 5, I guess would be the better idea in this case. So yeah, so those were the pricing of the blue mussels. Putting them in the dehydrator basically doubles that price. You don't really have a lot to do. I mean, the most effort you'll have to apply for is the getting the level 4 diving. But with that, basically your base, no star, of the blue mussel becomes 50. This is also excluding the skill upgrades on these ones, so these are just like plain pricing. So 50 for the base, 60 for the bronze star, 65 for the silver star, 75 for the gold star, and 100 for the osmium, which is already double than what you didn't have. And then basically with the skill upgrade, your base becomes 57, bronze becomes 69, silver is 74, gold is 86, and osmium is 114, which is a good extra bonus. But if you don't have that skill upgrade, obviously just having the dehydrator at base is pretty good, and you can use that for a lot of other things. Yeah, because you can get as good as probably a $400 dried artisan product from just these water scavengeables. So honestly, get your level 4 diving and get that thing crafted. That's some good stuff right there. So the second way that we're going to be talking about, honestly, it's a pretty easy thing as well, just because I do have things laid out as well. So these are the mason jars. So let's just gather all of the things that I've put in here. We can see the price comparisons. I don't know if I've shipped them, so we shall see. Playing on keyboard is weird, because I normally play this game on controller. Oh, I don't have examples for them. Okay, so let's take this one as an example. So this is a jackfruit jam from a jackfruit. Also, the number 180 is including, of course, the skill upgrades that I currently have. So let's just use that as a reference without the skill increase. For the jackfruit, just as the fruit itself, base 74 is the price. Bronze is 85. 96 for a silver. Gold is 111. And osmium is 148. Honestly, these are already good pricing as just to sell, because jackfruit is a tree fruit, which is already a hard labor plant, so it is a tree grown in the summer and fall. So capitalize on that, because basically once you put it in the mason jar, base is 125. So most of the mason jar, or like the artisan product selling prices, are double the base or of the product itself. And then a bronze is 145, a silver is 160, a gold is 180, kind of like what you see here, and then the osmium itself is 235. So the way to get the mason jar is level 3 farming, so it is a bit easier to get than the diving, than the dehydrator, sorry. So mason jar, pretty easy. You only need 30 wood and 12 glass. So if you want to capitalize on what you are planting and growing, get yourself the mason jar, because you can easily get this honestly in the first month and a half, as long as you're just planting on your own. Because the way to obviously increase your farming level is tilling soil, watering seeds, and harvesting crops. And that is obviously excluding using your sprinklers. You have to water them manually. Okay, the next artisan item we are going to be talking about are the kegs. So this is a bit of an advanced artisan product, so maker, I guess. To get a keg to be able to be crafted, you have to have level 6 farming. So it is a bit more farming. So you should be able to get this honestly in probably end of fall, as long as you do a lot of crops. Or even in the summer, honestly. So to make the keg, which makes juice, mead, wine, beer, sake, coffee, and green tea, you will need 30 wood, 2 bronze bars, 1 silver bar, and 20 scraps. So for this one, this is where you make your fruit juices, again, your beer, your tea, coffee. These are more common things that I have been selling. Oh, we have to go to the shipping box to see the pricing. All right, so we can talk about the taro root itself as well. So, because this is the example I have. So the taro root, the fruit itself, or the crop itself, base price sells for 24, bronze sells for 28, silver sells for 35, gold sells for 36, and osmium sells for 48. If you do the keg to get the taro root juice, base sells for 55. So this one is a little bit more than doubling. And for the bronze, it goes to 60. Silver is 70. Gold is 80. And osmium is 105, which is what I have here. Again, it is a bit more hard work to get this, but as long as you just keep planting and planting and planting and growing those trees and cropping and all that stuff, you will get to level 6 pretty quickly for farming. So let's talk about the fourth way of getting easy money in this game. So the next one will be basically helping you level up to get your dehydrators, you know? So the fourth one is relating to diving, and that is getting your coffers. So let's exclude the facts. A fossil node, you can also get this while you are underwater. So the coffers itself, let's talk about these guys. And fossil nodes, I guess, because they're almost practically the same. Because the geodes, you do get these in the caves. But I want to talk about the coffers and the nodes, essentially. So these guys are acquired once you go diving and clearing the waters to go deeper into the water, right? And in this case, you have the RNG of getting resources for your house or your upgrades. So you can get kelps, wood, more trash, essences, glass, all that good stuff from coffers. But there are also the gems and the artifacts that you can get, that you can donate to the museum, and basically helps you get your reputation up. And in this case, duplicates happen. I mean, I haven't gotten these guys unlocked yet, but duplicates happen. And once you've donated them to the museum, and then gotten some of the gems as well that you donate to both the museum and offer to the temple, In this case, you don't know what to do with these artifacts, right? Or gems, or whatever the whatnot. If obviously the person you are romancing likes those products, I guess keep it. But on hindsight, if you don't have those romantic partners that need the expensive stuff, sell it. Just sell it. Literally. Just sell it. Because some of these artifacts, they range from 300 to 600 in pricing. And those ones you can easily get by just diving and getting your coffers and your nodes. So the nodes will only be unlocked once you have the upgrade of the farm. Not the farm, the museum. I mean, as far as I remember, I only got the fossils when I donated enough to the museum, but I digress. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But basically, if you just go diving, get your coffers, and then just earn them, just store them in the chest. And once you have enough, go to the blacksmith, and every time you do unlock a coffer, and in this case, a fossil node, the fossil node is at the laboratory. You get Ling to unearth that for you. But either way, when you get them to open or unearth, you do spend 20 every single time you open them. But again, it's 20. Let's say in that 20, the artifact it opens up is a 300 artifact, so you gain 280. That's girl math. So if you think about it, again, to unlock a coffer or getting to open a fossil node is 20. You get a $300 I keep saying dollar. 300 artifact in there, you get 280. That's still a lot of money that you got. And if you have already donated that to the museum or offered it to the temple and or given it to the significant other you want, sell it. That's literally it. And now we move on to the fifth. Honestly, the first four are the main ones I mostly wanted to talk about. This fifth one is just basically optional, especially if you're on the fall season, by the way. So it pertains to one specific forageable plant in the fall season. And that will be this one, the Titan Arum. So the Titan Arum is, again, a fall exclusive forage. And this guy right here, just the base one, sells for 420. So if you do see it, grab it and sell it. It does smell horrible. As for the description, it smells horrible. So go on and sell it. Because the base itself is 420. The bronze is 483. Silver is 546. Gold is 630. And osmium is 840. So level up your foraging skills just so you can have a better starred forage pickup, I guess. But either way, as an additional tip, as soon as you see a Titan Arum, don't think, grab, sell, period. And with that, basically, that is the end of my easy, quick tips to make money on Coral Island. So a quick recap, guys. So Mason Jar is level 3 farming. Keg is a level 6 farming. So do the same thing. The Dehydrator is level 4 diving. You can get your Dehydrator crafted if you keep collecting those coffers, which was step 4. Or like tip number 4, right? So with that, that is that for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that would have helped you if this is even your first time playing Coral Island, or you're about to start your Coral Island and you just don't know how to make the money or the like. But yeah, that is that for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.